Let's take the Sorceresses shit. It seems like a good idea, right? Right. Oh, that seems to be quest related. Or not. Just weird. Let's put this apprentice on a leash, shall we? Shall we?
Who are you?
I'm Cynthia, a mage in training. Philippa is my mentor.
Interesting clothing, by the way.
No need for that. True, she's a demanding mistress, but she can also be charming. Besides, she's the best there is, Witcher. She has no equals. Excepting, perhaps, the old elven sorceresses. You should see her cast spells. Light and graceful she is. Not like that old tart de Tanzaville.
Just out of curiosity, how much does a magic course cost these days?
I'm certain you can't afford
Everything.
it, Witcher. Besides, you're too old.
No matter. I have a few of my own tricks as it is.
You mean Witcher's signs?
Lady, you're a little bit condescending.
Illusion of a garden full of flowers, fruit trees, and young elves of both sexes copulating merrily all the day. And the illusion is complete. The flowers have an aroma. The fruit and she-elves are juicy.
Invite me over the next time she
Meow.
conjures up this garden. I'd gladly see it. Professional curiosity.
Naturally. But I doubt Philippa's in the mood for complicated illusions. She focuses all her efforts on Saskia.
You know Sheila?
I've seen her cast spells. I've seen all the great sorceresses at work. Sheila's quite manly in her style. Precise, logical, exceptionally composed. But she lacks grace and suppleness.
Is that your opinion? Or are you just repeating what Philippa says?
Yes.
We agree in our assessment. Triss Marigold, on the other hand, is talented. But she lacks determination, courage, and a certain cold willfulness that seems necessary.
That's interesting.
True.
Laura Metz and Margarita Lowe Antiel are both blasé, seemingly
Also true.
resigned. One's a hedonist and nymphomaniac. The other cares only about her school.
Can I meet
Lost
that
enthusiasm
nymphomaniac?
for magic long ago. Then there's Francesca Finderbear. Nobody really knows what the old she-elf is capable of. But she's clearly very powerful.
I take it Philippa has none of these flaws, but she must have some weakness.
Ambition.
He's into witches.
Infinite, boundless, and burning like the Korath Desert.
Oh. Interesting. Doesn't really help right now, but it's interesting. Go to the townsfolk about magical locations. Oh, I actually have markers for that. That's useful. I guess we go through here, right? Because we haven't been there yet. And again, I still hate it when the minimap turns with the character instead of staying fixed on north. That confuses me every time. Good. I was about to say, I did say I wouldn't be going into all the houses anymore. Wait a second, that seems just like the other guy's inventory. Oh yeah, I should sell some shit to him. Key required. Interesting, interesting. Too bad there's no pickpocketing in this game. An elven knife is what a messer is. I dumped quite a lot of gold on these recipes, apparently. I didn't actually pay attention to the price point there. But I'm like 1500 short, at least. Now I'm still going into every single one, am I not? Well, this looks a bit more interesting than the others, honestly. And I'm not talking about the chests, strictly. Encrusted iron ring. Is it the One Ring? Which game was it that had the 2 ring? Was that Baldur's Gate? I think that was Baldur's Gate 2 with the 2 ring, which gave +2 to all attributes. Because, you know, it couldn't be the 1 ring, so it was the 2 ring. Oh. I kind of hoped there would be something more interesting in here. Come on. Can I not? I cannot loot that for some reason. Well done. Can I loot that? Curious, curious.
Go bump your woman.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So let's go back and see where the stairs down lead to. They might just lead to below the bridge, I suppose, to that door down there. But who knows? That's too deep for that, or isn't it? Actually not sure. I guess we will find out momentarily. And it is very much where that leads. So that doesn't seem to match the height of this flight of stairs. Whatever. It is what it is.
You associate with sorceresses? Give us a kiss! Thought we had a basilisk in the basement. Turns out it was just my wife getting cold. Give us a kiss! Give us a kiss! Give us a kiss! Hey-ho, hey-ho!
You guys are strangely into kisses.
What's with everyone being so nice today?
Kiss the dwarf. Toss a kiss to your dwarf. I mean, there is no button for kissing, I think.
Like a dog in a butcher shop.
No, very much not. I mean, there's a button for special action, but that doesn't do anything, apparently. Locked. And that's the one about monsters. Can I not examine this? Apparently not. Oh, we're almost done with the city. Oh, that also leads into here. Let's see if there's anything conspiring in this room. The answer seems to be no. And there's not even anything to loot in here. I feel, I don't know, disappointed, I guess. That a new one? No. This propaganda. Like, there was something to loot here.
There goes the piece, eh?
Squirrels.
Strangers, more strangers.
It's a waste of words.
Credence!
Who am I supposed to talk to here?
Pale face.
Or is that just a general...
Basilisk in the
He raised his
basement.
hand and pointed a finger at them.
a general idea of go around the town. But why have 3 specific spots marked then? I'm confused. Hey dude,
Greetings.
this is locked? No, it's not locked. It looked like the other locked doors. But apparently they're not color coded. Interesting.
People of Vergen, we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls, so you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or walking through the gullies should take exceptional heed. The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies, so says Saskia, and so it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the mist and the wraiths. And now, open the gates and get to work.
Open the gates, but don't go through. Open the gates. Close the gates. Open the gates a little.
This must be the first revolt ever to be taxed.
We can't feed ourselves nor fortify our walls with rebel slogans alone. But rest easy. Stennis and the nobles won't get a single oren from us. Though, of course, the prince is just waiting for the right moment to get his grubby hands on our finances.
I'm sure his motivations are pure, and he'll do it exclusively out of regard for his subjects.
Why can I not use the mouse?
How long have you been alderman?
My predecessor was killed 3 years ago. I was one of his advisors. I knew my way round this circus, so I volunteered to manage things. No one opposed me. Mostly I deal with trade and taxes, and I organize assorted matters. In the end, everyone listens to Saskia exclusively, me included.
Ah, now it works again.
How are things?
Everyone awaits the battle. Some pray, others drink. Zoltan and Yarpan are chasing peasants around the square. They need a bit of drilling. Yorveth's warriors are trying to be inconspicuous, and so they should. I'd feel better if they crawled up the devil's arse and disappeared. But Saskia thinks we don't stand a chance without them.
Saskia knows you don't stand a chance without any ranged units.
Saskia needs help, Cecil. Philippa can produce an antidote, but she needs a magic artifact to do that.
Would you like a fern and a dancing worm to go with
Yes,
it?
please.
Listen, I don't know about magic, but there is a place, as long as I can remember, it's been of interest to sorcerers. They say it's a very strong intersection. Look for magic.
Of ley lanes, I
Where
suppose.
exactly is there?
Seek out the ruins in the forest beyond Vergen. There's a place of power there. You can't miss it. Why so glum? Saskia's a tough girl. She'll bounce back. Keep your head up.
Thanks, Cecil.
Wish it were that simple, right?
Thank you. Save that lass, and you'll save my town.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Of course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought the Adernians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirne?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirne is the ancient legacy of the Kedwenny crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crap. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way,
Smart man.
every king could invade a neighboring land and claim
Yep.
his right to do so because an
It's,
ancestor took a dump.
That is 100% correct.
Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirne. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want.
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the
And he's
mist.
not
They
even
turn into horrible creatures
fighting
called
on the
Draugrs,
side that was slaughtered.
Eternians, Kedwenny, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later, very hot. When Van de Grift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for the ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirne at all. We decimated the Dunbanner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander.
Oh, so that's the Selkirk guy,
Here,
okay.
the Kidwennies gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then Van de Grift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Van de Grift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Adernian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living.
Oh, that kind of slaughter.
They say it was the
Indiscriminate.
doing of a Kidwenny sorceress who wanted revenge on Van de Grift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
You saw the Kidwennies cross the river?
From afar, I saw Van de Grift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Ard Carrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Adernian land, Van de Grift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Selkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armour shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen. And Selkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontard the third day after the autumn equinox. Edirne had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing, but he must have had more important business than defending his country.
Sure.
You captured the Dunbanner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitors sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster.
The visitor?
The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Adarnians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured
That standard would be
we buried what
quite
was
useful,
left of
right?
them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm
I
going
like
to
that,
need
man.
that standard. Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandergrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Seltkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Seltkirk was a true knight.
so the general is the visitor.
Vandergrift was so pissed off
Vandergrift.
after that
That's
tournament,
the
he
name.
hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one for the sorcerer. I bet he cut down Seltkirk with that new sword.
Vandergrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword.
That would be the
After
second
the
item.
battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came.
So I only need to talk to one of the townsfolk, apparently.
Not a single keepsake or Seltkirk in the whole of Edirn. His brother babbles something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
And that's the third one.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madam, I...
So when he shows up to kill me, I need to take his gauntlet.
The standard symbolizes
Oh.
death. Vandergrift's sword stands for hatred.
What's the fourth one then?
What about the other two?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's
All that,
hoping.
I suppose. So do I not have to talk to someone anymore? And that doesn't really say I don't... Oh yeah, I don't have to talk to townsfolk anymore because I got the next phase already. Okay. Well, blood, matter of life and death. Happy contract. Wait, how did that... Found this double click now. Harpy traps. I need to talk to that trapper again. Score to settle, yep. Death symbolized. Is the banner. Hatred symbolizes the sword. Or is it? Yes. Okay. So where was the trapper? Was it that guy up here? Kinda funny that the older man is called Burden.
Strangers, more strangers.
There you go, Harpy Trap. So let me check. I'm assuming... Yeah, I can't craft with stuff in the stash. That is annoying, because that would make a lot of things way easier. Oh well.
There goes the PC.
Up there it is, interesting. I guess we can just do that then. Can talk to these people here, look at the merchants, and then go up there. I suppose.
My pentacles intrigue
Ah,
you?
Indeed. I'd like to see them up close.
Let's start with introductions then. I'm Felicia Corey, and you're Geralt of Rivia. Why the
interesting way to make introductions.
I heard about you in school. Whether you like it or not, you're a hero of contemporary history and of the love stories we read beneath our blankets.
You studied at
I-
Aretusa?
Don't
Yes, though I'm
quite
still to finish my potion and fetish internship.
know what
which
that
why
accent
I'm
is
here.
supposed to
And
be.
you're doing it under Philippa Eilhart's watchful eye. Any way I can help you?
Help from a hero of our readings? Now that's drawing on sources for real. I'd be grateful. The locals are reluctant to buy magic items, and I really need to pass.
Let's see what I can do.
No, I know not. Like to change my hairstyle. Oh, I forgot to roll dice against Cecil Crab. I guess that lets me learn about stuff, right? Gadwell. Oh, fuck, I'm literally out of gold. Shit! I did not pay attention to that at all. Where can I find Cecil? I can find a drunkard at the inn, I suppose.
I must talk to you, Witcher.
Is that guy missing a limb or no?
What's going on?
I'm Elias, of Yorveth's commando. I have an urgent matter.
Tell me.
Men from Vergen have been disappearing for some time. We recently found some of their corpses, so it doesn't seem to be desertion.
Only men among the victims?
Young men, humans, and
Bruxa.
elves.
I need to see the corpses.
They're all buried
Where?
beneath a mound in the forest behind Vergen, but you shouldn't go there.
Why not?
Desecrating graves is a serious offense. The families of the dead will be furious.
What state were the bodies in?
They looked gruesome. Nothing an elf would have done, nor a human.
Where did you find the bodies?
In different places, mainly in the burned village near the ravine that leads to the town.
I don't work for free.
You'll get your reward. Do well, and I may give you something more than coin. We're losing good men.
I'll see what I can do.
Interesting. The elves that just arrived are already losing men to the Bruxa.
Let me tell you about the woman who fell from the
Is that the drunkard to the left there? There's no message of, hey, you learned about stuff. Bruxa is a high vampire that is a post-conjunction creature, an intruder in our world. She assumes the form of a beautiful woman, then turns terrifying when she grows hungry and attacks. There's a fun video from Viva la Dirt League on the topic of Bruxa. As befits a vampire, the Bruxa drinks blood. The victim of a Bruxa is often both her lover and her chief source of sustenance. I mean, that's an exchange a lot of people would gladly take, right? The other mental is the younger brother of the legendary Dao, the genie capable of creating earthquakes and flattening mountains. Younger means less powerful, but also more mischievous. I guess that makes a certain amount of sense. Felling trees, toppling the walls of buildings, and crushing people into pulp number among this creature's pranks. Of course, it performs only those its master wishes it to. Cecil's map. Do I really need a map for that? That looks kind of straightforward. I mean, I guess the way to go is first up here. then there and then here.
You've told that story 1,000 times. I've heard enough of flies for this.
Okay, that's not the drunkard. Is that the drunkard? Nope.
One freak bigger than
It is a drunkard, but apparently not the drunkard. I know that drunkard though,
Give us a kiss.
but apparently I can't talk to him.
Don't be afraid of him. This place stinks.
Oh, Zoltan. That's a drunkard I know.
We haven't yet celebrated your raid into the mist. Ah, sorry. Where are my manners? Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the battles of Sodden and Brenna.
And all ends along the way.
You've already met Vergen's elder?
Greetings.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my
I
throat
found Cecil, by the way.
all these greetings.
Funny, those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone. On me.
I'll gladly wash the road's dust from my throat, especially in such good company.
Too bad Caleb Stratton's not here. May he rest in peace.
A worthy dwarf he was. Here's to him.
Was that lipstick?
Sheldon, you're lagging behind.
I've got a little screw coming tonight.
More reason to drink makes you more vigorous.
My prick withers like an old crone's tits if I drink.
Then tie a carrot to it.
So, what brings you here, Geralt?
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven Immortelle?
Have we? The pigs have tight arses.
To tell the truth,
I don't know. I haven't tried if pigs have tight asses.
You're the only one using it.
Witcher, the Immortelle. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminosilicate deposits.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep underground.
Is the mine
Deep underground.
It's in Vergen
No, no, no,
itself,
no, no, no,
in the
no.
town's upper quarter.
You're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the
It's one of the locked doors, I think, right?
Closed, that's true. But it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the underground shit.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep.
The wolves
We wanted
dug
to send
too
a crew
deep.
of stout fellows in. But Saskia said she needs all the soldiers she can find up top and ready to defend the town. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge and overrun us all.
looks like we arrived just in time. Hey, Geralt?
So it seems. Let's go.
Right
Oh,
on.
it would seem.
With this crew, we needn't fear any monster.
Let's see how many movie references we can cram into
Coming with
this.
us, or staying around to get your fuck?
Another chance that this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait. I'm with you.
Let's meet at the mine's entrance.
Strange priorities this little man has. Can we not? I need no.
No pigs can jump higher than this.
Good thing you're here, Geralt. A rhyme for wonder?
I'm no
Yonder.
I know, but you have good ideas sometimes.
yonder.
Good!
Writing a sonnet for your new muse?
Better than that. I'm composing an anthem for Vergen. Want to hear the first version?
No.
Listen. May those who dream of freedom arise, seeing the sight of liberty with their eyes. Let us go together, become our brother. The choice is yours, you know there's no other. How far shall
If I know
we
there's no
venture
other choice,
in
how is
this
the choice
great
mine?
wonder? Elf, dwarf, and human set forth together yonder. Like it?
It rhymes.
No.
Kind of.
All right, then. Tell me what you discovered.
It rhymes. Kind
Is
of.
it my imagination, or have you become a propaganda mouthpiece for the court?
You know what I really like about this place? There is no court. People are with Saskia because they want to be, not because they have to or should be.
You have a tendency to go from one extreme to the other.
And you have a tendency to shit on every ideal, even the most noble.
I try to take an objective view of the world.
Yet you've joined us. You have, haven't you?
I'm on Vergen's side at this time.
Don't want to commit, eh? Well, Vergen isn't some whore you can just...
The typical Witcher is pretty much chaotic neutral, right?
I just want to make sure that woman named Vergen doesn't end up screwing me.
Let me see if I understand your position correctly. Kiss my right cheek, kiss my left cheek. Just don't kiss me on my butthole.
Whenever I see that stupid
Sounds sensible.
spark in your eyes, I just know I'll have to haul your ass out of some new swamp very soon.
Oh, screw you and your help. Lots of humans, dwarves, even elves around here would follow me into fire.
I hope you're right about that. The orbit seems to have changed.
Everyone changes here. Except you, of course.
I'm not sure I like changes of that kind. I find them hard to believe.
You're an idiot. Saskia's giving Yorvith a chance. If he uses it well, he'll finally be able to emerge from that hole in the ground he's been living in for years. That's the least of it. If he plays his cards right, he can win everyone's respect. People only remember what they want to remember.
I suppose you're right.
That's the part I doubt, the respect.
Pontar Valley could turn Yorvith from a brigand into a knight.
Which is why it's useless to wonder why he's changed. I wouldn't trust him with my child. But who knows what he'll become?
My memories and feelings seem inextricably linked. I seem to be recovering both. I believe Yennefer's alive, and I'll eventually find her.
Triss, Yennefer, that's some life you lead, my friend.
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive. Second, we have no idea if Triss is alive.
True. You seem to have two women, when in fact, you don't even have one.
Their kind doesn't die easily. I believe I'll find Triss, alive.
And Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about her until I see her. My memory's coming back. It's just bits and pieces so far, but I can feel them coming together, forming a whole.
What have you remembered?
A voyage, an endless trek south. I was following Yennefer in the wild hunt. I have no idea how long. It got cold. Only old people were left in the villages I passed through, but they all refused to tell me what had happened to the young, to their children. I finally pressed a man for information. He blamed it on wolf packs, on an outburst of drowners and rot fiends. No one mentioned the wild hunt.
Did you catch up to the hunt?
I don't know.
Got anything you can follow?
I'm looking. You once mentioned some elven poems about the hunt.
I believe I said they could exist, and they'd be old. I don't know any, but look around. You're pretty good at finding things.
So I played my first contact with the Witcher universe was The Witcher 3, which was a gift when I bought the graphics card at some point. So it mentioned that he had lost his memories, right? And it was part of the side story is the entire triangle between Triss and Yennefer and Geralt, right? And then I read the books, and now I'm playing those games, and I did not realize how long he was running around without his memory, which is a bit weird, and now I'm kind of eager to replay The Witcher 3 after this, just to see how that connects together in the end, because I don't quite remember. But that's the best part of the butt, I suppose. I don't know. I like cheeks more than the whole. No trace of Letho.
Sure. Letho's not on this side of the fault.
Letho even.
If you wanted to pursue the assassin, you should have gone to Henselt's camp with Roach.
Just because I went after Triss doesn't mean I've forgotten about Letho.
Why do you care so much? It's not your coop or your chickens.
Is it not? In order of importance, it's this, and that.
Letho knows a lot about
I suppose.
There are certain things that probably only he can explain.
I'm not so sure you want to know them.
We'll see.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
I'll decide once I've heard him out, learned the truth. Maybe I'll see his point, or maybe I'll just cut off his head.
That sounds like a witch's answer. Not impartial to killing, but not looking for kills.
Morning.
Wait, who's the blue guy? This is the blue guy.
On around here.
Aye. Vergen,
Hope things get.
That Witcher.
He travels the land, stealing monsters for coin.
Fell for this.
Anyway.
I heard you saw something interesting.
Oh, that's a drunkard.
I see you. Amazing. I look into the sky. But wait, you must buy a fellow a drink for such a story.
Well, you shut
And
up.
a bit short on coin,
Don't
honestly.
recite this bullshit now.
I'm a client and I'll say what I want. Pour me some Mahakaman mead and no cheating. This noble wayfarer will pay.
I'm not about to buy a pig in a poke.
Not a pig, but a beautiful woman. And not in a poke, in the sky. You won't regret it.
You said you could recite the story. Tell me.
If you pay for 2 bottles of mead, this drunkard guzzled.
The innkeeper's
Oh,
too drunk
interesting.
to tell such a beautiful story.
But he's. How much for the
That's a point.
This is no luxury establishment. Just look at the clientele. Same price you'd see anywhere.
I'm a little short right now.
What?
Let
your
me tell you about
service.
the woman who fell for the
I heard you.
Yes, but we...
Well,
I'm. Innkeep. But he.
this is
I have no idea what that thing costs. Apparently like 5 each.
Tell me.
a few days ago. A red-headed woman and a huge man appeared in the gullies as if they'd fallen from the sky. The man left while a troll found the woman and took her deep into a ravine.
That's not great.
That's all?
No. I told you this tongue wagger would ruin my story.
That was exactly your story, just not embellished.
If you want to know the whole story, you'll have to pay for my mead.
I know all I need. Godspeed.
Hello, Chief.
I suppose that really is all I need to know, right? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
Don't try anything.
Oh man, I still can't roll the dice against Cecil because he disappeared. Great. What was I doing with her? Nothing.
Thanks for the help.
Oh. For once, I wasn't going to take the shit. I just wanted to talk to the guy.
At your greetings.
You repair armor, right?
Right.
You work just
Right.
for your elves?
Not just.
You don't say much, do you?
And they said you're grumpy.
Why say many words when few words do trick? I've expanded the movie references to TV show references, I guess. I remember what I was going to do with the innkeeper, but I guess I might first take all the shit here. I was going to dump my stuff in storage, but I guess
Who knows?
I will have more my stuff when I'm done here, so...
A dwarf witcher. That would be something.
Yeah, dwarf witches would be way better than human witches, right? You fucking racist. I want to talk to the lass. Hello? Well, I guess I can't. I'm going to have to take that real quick.
Hello?
And I'm back. I should have sold my shit first and then went up here.
Huh?
Ooh, that's a place of power. I can see it. Wait. I still have no idea what these buffs mean or do, and there's not really an explanation anywhere. Do 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 do.
Hello?
Oh no, it's night, the merchants are gone, fuck me. Meditate. Wait.
Thought we had a basilisk in the basement.
Where's the merchant gone?
Turns out it was just my wife getting cold.
Oh, another traveller.
And she's new.
Wait, let me guess.
From Blaviken, straight from Blaviken.
Had it at the tip of my tongue. So, what brings you to Vergen? Wait, I know.
Business.
Just
Had it
what
at the tip of my tongue.
And you're...
A witcher.
Well, well. We don't often see
No,
witches
I knew it or something?
What do witches do anyway?
Witches do witches.
Oh, I have a problem with my boyfriend.
Did you find his entrails strewn on the porch and his head a few paces away? Because those are the kind of problems I solve.
Oh, I suppose not. Old cheese, interesting. I guess you have nothing I want. But I can walk again, or run again rather. I could walk before. That is not where I want to go really, but you know.
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord.
Why's that?
They stole it.
The plowing bird stole it. My dream is gone.
Well, then what's the grin for?
Interesting. I still wish that this map would display more than one quest at a time.
For years. Let's go for some liquor. Drinks on me.
I guess this is where the squirrels are stationed.
Greetings, Vergen.
Stationed.
I'm glad to see you again.
Vergen. Windblade.
The fire?
Oh yeah.
These things work. I'll never forget that. Oh, unimportant. Needless to say, I'm deeply indebted.
Sorry.
No need to be. But I feel I should pay you back somehow. I've started anew here, you know. That always builds confidence. Sure I can't tempt you with something?
Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
It is if you want it to be. We elves might seem strange by your standards. You saved my life. A bit of joy as recompense is not too much to ask.
Well, in that case...
I'm intrigued. It's been a tough day. I think some joy might do me good.
I wonder if she might do you good. I still find it interesting that this is very different from the like scenes in the first game. That is a lot of scars. I mean, he is like 120 years old or something. And has been fighting monsters for most of those. So it makes a certain amount of sense that he has lots of scars, right? Did I just search a ravine, or how do these things work? I think I searched a ravine, right?
Am I ever glad to have that debt off my mind?
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for us both. Oh, I have a memento for you. Take this.
A key?
To an old mine pit. I've no use for it. But you're quite that.
All right. Thanks.
Key to the Tunnel of the Founders. Whatever that is supposed to be. Wait, I can sell my books, right? Technically. Not all of them actually sell, because most are quest items, but whatever. And that is not even a significant fraction of the price. Interesting. Of the price I paid for them. Is what I was supposed to say, going to say, I mean.